Hello, Steve White, TrekBoy89 for SteveArts89. Well, I just watched the second Robservations video on the whole Axanar fiasco. It was interesting, a little disappointing, because they did the first one and they said they had some big revelations coming in the next video. Mainly what they did was just talk about individual, well, they're talking about finances and individual transactions. Now, I'm going to be using allegedly a lot in this video because basically what this video is Rob and his guest Paul Jenkins, who are alleging a bunch of things about Alec Peters. Now, allegedly, he basically took the Axanar money that was raised from fans for Axanar and used it as his own expense account, basically, and just bought whatever he wanted. So that's what they're accusing him of. That's what the allegations are. I personally believe that he did this, but I have no evidence of this, no first-hand knowledge of this, and I'm just looking at what they are presenting, what they're saying is proof. So what they are saying is there's some sort of access to an account, which they are alleging is the Axanar account. They allege there were, I think, 2 accounts. And they basically just go through these accounts and all the transactions on these and point out which ones are easily, accounted for with, the making of the Axanar film, and ones that just appear to be personal, allegedly, expenses. So it's very interesting. They allege that he just took $475,000 out of the account, and they allege that there's no accounting for where that money went. They allege that basically the production was short of money and didn't have a lot of money for the budget, and they didn't understand where that money went, and they allege that he just took the money out of the account. There are other account charges that they say are basically personal expenses. So they allege that he basically just went to dinner and bought S&M equipment and bought private collectibles and paid to fix his car and all these sort of things they allege. Now, I don't know if any of this is true. They apparently have a website, which I'm not naming or promoting, which apparently has a bunch of the printouts from the account, and I think the ledgers from the CBS court case or something, or whatever was presented in that case. Now, I haven't seen them. I don't know. I don't know if all this is true. I'm just commenting on their videos because I find it interesting, and I personally believe that it's all true, but I don't have any proof. So I can't allege anything. So I'm just commenting on the allegations these other people are, laying against Alec Peters. And they say that basically he sues people using, let me straighten this. Sues people writing up his own charges, his own documents, and then people have to respond to that, and it costs them a fortune, and it's a way to shut people up, because it costs him nothing, but it costs him a fortune to respond to, and so forth. And a lot of interesting allegations with all these legal sort of dancing around and that they're talking about. It's all very interesting, and like I said, it's all allegations. I don't know if any of it's true. I believe it's true personally, but I don't have any proof of that, and it's just interesting. But this video was a little disappointing because it really is just going through all the specific charges on these accounts, and how they had sort of allotted some for accounted for, some not accounted for, some were clearly personal expenditures in their opinion, allegedly, and other ones were possibly for the production, and then there were some that were allegedly obvious that they were for the production. So this is very interesting, and as I said, they allege he just took $475,000, and who knows where that went, and he just basically charged whatever he wanted to his account. Now, some of these things, again, could be for the production. It's just not clear to us that they are. Maybe he was going to have a character that wore bondage equipment as fashion, and he just was buying it because he thought, well, that would go well with that costume. Maybe it's that. Maybe he just was using it for his own. I don't know, but that's what they allege. Or at least they're raising the possible question that that's what happened. So it's all very interesting. This guy, apparently, Paul Jenkins, is making a documentary about the whole case and situation, and it's just a sad situation that 6 years later, after the court case is over, there's nothing to show for Axanar, really. There's a couple of videos that people working on the show produced, that I thought were actually, when they first came out, I thought one of them was actually the first of the 2 films that Axanar's apparently producing, and it wasn't. Apparently they've really produced nothing since the lawsuit, and them being told they could make 2 15-minute videos, and it's been 10 years since the original Axanar Prelude to Axanar video came out. That was got everyone excited about the idea of an Axanar film. And there's sort of 2 eras. There's that era when they were going to make the film, and then the post lawsuit for CBS where they were just going to make 2 15-minute films, and nothing has come out of either of those eras, as far as I can see, that I'm aware of. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of these allegations, which I'm just commenting on because I have no personal information about the situation.